going on, guys? So I'm going to start putting the electric starter kit on this. Already got the tank off, obviously. Took the cover off, flywheel, the old mounting bracket here. Got all this stuff off already. The starter kit I got came from AliExpress, however you want to say it. But so far, the only thing that I've noticed just tinkering around with it is it came with these big bolts here, and you'd think they'd go in the starter, but actually they don't. So I ended up getting lucky and having 2 bolts in the junk drawer that fit. I couldn't tell you what they are, but I had to find 2 bolts for the starter. So the first thing, I'm going to go ahead and put the stator on. So there's these little lips here. I actually ended up having to take a file and just lightly filing all 3 of them to get this thing to fit on there. It still fits snug, but it would not go on without it. I'm going to leave it so my wires and everything's running up and out of my way. You'll see the wires are going to come out closer to one side than the other. Make sure the side that the wires are coming out on is up against your engine block. And it'll come with the right bolts to put this on. The next thing, I'm going to put the bracket on that actually holds the starter. And this is going to go through this threaded one. This came with a different throttle setup because of the way the starter goes. It gets right in the way of where this one would mount. So it comes with this one that lays flat and gets up out of the way of the starter. I may end up using this, but I highly doubt it. I have another way I think I'm gonna do this, but anyways, if you're going to use that, you're going to use the stock bolt that came out of this hole, and this will run through here, mount through there, and then you'll have enough on the back side of this that's threaded so you can run another short bolt through the back side, and that'll mount the throttle bracket that comes in this kit. If you're not using this for a mini bike application or anything like that, and you're actually using it for a generator, the throttle that comes with this would probably work awesome. But that's not what we're using it for, and I think I've got a better idea than that. So we're just going to X-nay that for now and do it this way. So we'll slide this on. That's going to fit over that hole there. We'll go ahead and start threading this top nut in. Now this bottom is going to get held on when you put your cover back on, the bolt that goes in here and here. That's what's going to hold that one back on. So we're not going to put one in there just yet. Okay, so now you got your stator and your bracket on here. You're ready to put your starter in. So this might take some finagling on this. I've kind of got a little bit of a tight space here. See if we can get the see if we don't have to move that solenoid around or not. Slide this back on, and we're just going to put this back on to help retain that. So as far as wiring it up, here's the wires coming out of your stator that we just put in over there under the flywheel. And then this plug is going to plug into the big side of your rectifier. Then the little plug is going to come down here. That's going to plug into your switch. And then your positive cable from your battery. If you look, you'll have 2 bolts on your solenoid here. The one that has no wire running to it, that's where you hook your positive cable battery to it, and then this little plug here is coming out of the switch. And then for your negative, you just put the negative cable in the battery and find you a ground on your engine, and you're wired up.